So hi guys, welcome back to another video of this channel, right? So in the last video we discussed about that what is statistics. I gave you the introduction about that. I gave you just a brief knowledge about what are the key terms required here, right? What is a data set, where from which site to fetch the data set, right? And today we will be discussing about what is a sample, right? What are the sources of data, right? The data set is basically a collection of attributes, and what is its another form, in which form we will be uploading the data set on the collaboratories, on the platforms to run the code, right? And so let's start with the sample, right? What is a sample basically? So sample is nothing but a part of a particular population. Let me give you an example of that, right? In the United States, let's take an example of a hospital in a country, right? And if I say to you that you just gather the information about all the nurses working in that particular hospital, right? So that the information that you gather, that about all the nurses working in that particular hospital, so that is basically a population. That you gather the whole information. You just considered all the types of nurses from a level to another level, right? But if I say you that select the particular nurses with a particular tag, right? For example, and a tag that a particular nurse is having a tag of star, right? So you just select those nurses, so that will be a sample. That you are selecting a bunch of nurses from a particular population, right? So sample is basically a part of a population. So that's a sample. So move to the key terms. If we move to the key terms, right? So that is the key terms we will be discussing here about it is data science. The another one is data analytics. The third one is deep learning. So I would say that these are the main key terms in statistics for data science. Data science means where we manage, store and save the data. For example, the machine learning and data models. For example, we just work on a machine learning model, and we just manage them, we just make them working, we store them, and we save the data set that we are just training and testing that model. So we save the data. That is known as data science, right? But what is data analytics? What is the difference between data science and data analytics? Data science is the managing and storing and saving of the data, for example data models. But data analytics, it means that we analyze a particular data, we check that the particular data is complete or not. But what do you mean by complete or not, right? Complete or not means, are there any missing values, are there any null values present in the data set or not? So if there is any null value, means if there is a column and the column is having some values but there is a difference, means in the row, right? In the row, if I just make a row here, make a table here, make a small table here, and I say that this is a particular column, right? These are the rows which are storing some values here, but this particular cell is empty. This is empty, so this is having a null value, right? This is not any integer. That is basically known as nan, right? We will be discussing that what is nan, what is null, what is null dot sum, what are the functions used here. In descriptive statistics we will be discussing it. So this is basically the data analytics, right? So the next part is deep learning. What is deep learning? So deep learning is nothing but a subset of machine learning, right? What is machine learning? Machine learning can be told as a subset of artificial intelligence, right? So artificial intelligence is this whole set which consists of machine learning, which consists of deep learning, and etc. So in deep learning, basically we do the extraction of data from images and videos. There are some images and videos uploaded, and we extract the data from that. This is called as machine learning. So I hope that you are clear about the difference between what is data science, what is analytics, right, and what is deep learning. So next move to the another part of machine learning. That what is machine learning? I told that machine learning can be taken as a subset of artificial intelligence, that is AI. But the machine learning also consists of some important parts that we should be aware of. The first part is that algorithms and statistics, right? What are the machine learning algorithms? We will be discussing this about, right, that what are the algorithms used to train and test a model. The algorithms can be CNN, right? The algorithms can be k-means method. The algorithms used here can be KNN also, right? KNN can also be used here. These are the main algorithms. There are many more algorithms here. We will be discussing that also, and we will be running their code, right? How to combine two methods, two algorithms to make a particular model, how to make the model unique, etc. And that next come to stats. That machine learning also includes statistics, right? And we are aware of ML and training models, that we will train a particular model to do a particular task. Basically the data set here is of two types, right? One is training data set and one is testing data set, right? So one is training data set and one is testing data set. On the basis of that, we do the predictive analytics, right? So what do you mean by predictive analytics? So basically it is the modest form of stats. It has different patterns, right? In basically here what we will be doing, that we will be downloading a data set, and that data set should be having two further data set, that is training and testing. So we will be training the model, and then after training we will be testing the model. That is known as predictive analytics. That what is the prediction, what is the result coming after we do the testing, we do the training of that data set, right? So next come to the last term, that is you should be aware of, you should be knowing about hypothesis. And what is hypothesis? And it is basically a start of a fact or an assumption of a research. That whenever we do a research, we just start with a fact or an assumption. Like we just do the assumption, we just assume that this is the value, and we start the research from that. So hypothesis is basically a starting of a research, right? So in this video we discussed that what is a sample, what are the key terms. I hope that you understand about data science, data analytics and deep learning. So in next video we will be discussing about more further about data science, programming sciences, right? We will be discussing about what is LLM, large language model, right? And how to just do the analyze the size of data and furthermore, right? So thank you so much.